everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Space Engineers. So, I want to work on getting some stuff done. I want to get the walls for the turrets done. I probably want to get another refinery, but most importantly, I want to get rid of these assemblers, and I want to build some industrial assemblers running along here, or there, somewhere around here, and I'm going to have speed modules on them. Maybe 2 or 3 of them. I don't know. It depends on how much time we have. But I want a couple speed modules on the assemblers. I also want to get yield modules on the refinery. And I want to test if you put a yield module, because yield modules take up 2 spaces. So the logical thing would be to have a yield module here, 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 and here. But what if you had a yield module facing off of the refinery? Does it still work? If so, can you have 8 yield modules per refinery, or is it still only 4? I want to experiment with that, because I'm very curious about that. It might be hard limited in the game to only allow 4 of them, or it might allow you to have 8 yield modules, which in that case, that would be pretty good. Yeah, so let's just get to work right now on doing that. I've also changed, what in the world is that? Okay. I've also changed some settings. The main one is that combat mode will now... So the default settings were between 1800 to 3600 seconds, I'm assuming, of time that combat mode will be deactive. And then it will be between 900 and 1800 seconds of it being active. I've swapped those around. So it should be that we have combat mode active for longer, so we should get it more time that it is... We should have more combat time, hopefully. I do want to see... So have I actually got... No, I don't have any materials on me. So yeah, obviously that's going to put into production. I'm just going to shoot middle mouse button and cancel some of that. But yeah, so let's produce some of these. Now the one thing we don't have is superconductors. I don't think we have gold, so we're gonna need to go mining for gold. No, we don't have gold. Do we have gold anywhere? Oh, probably want to turn my jetpack off. Do we have gold? I thought we found gold at some point. No, we found silver. Right. So I guess we're gonna go exploring once the storm is over. What do speed modules take? Motors, computers. Okay, they don't require gold, so we can set those up. And I think we'll have the assembly machines. We want to raise the assembly machines a little bit. We might have them... You know what would be good? If we could put the assembly machines here, so then we could have the walkways... No, that won't, because we still need to put the modules on it. Yeah, I think we'll have the assembly machines here. Because the assembly machines... I don't have the graded catwalks yet. I don't have that DLC. And that's the... So I would need to... Like, if I wanted to put them... say here and then have graded catwalks, I would place them like this, and then I'd need the graded catwalks running along here. But because I don't have them, there's no real functionality to doing that. And I'm probably going to do them. But yeah. Now you might be wondering why I'm doing this and not building the next base. Well, we're going to need a lot of resources, and it's kind of dumb to not have a proper system. And I could actually build the normal assemblers. I think this just works better. I feel like this... Even though it's bigger, the modules are more convenient to place on them. So yeah, I think I'll have them running along there, and I think that will be beneficial. I'm just going to try and get some steel plates from over in here. There we go. I probably actually don't need that many. Yeah, that's much. It's probably more appropriate. Anyway, so I'm going to place an industrial assembler here, and maybe a third one. And then I'm going to put some speed modules on them, obviously, because we want maximum speed. And again, do the speed modules work when they overlap like this? Who knows? I'm going to assume that they don't. I'm going to assume there's a hard limit in the game, because that makes logical sense. Otherwise, everyone will be building them Like that. So I'm going to build them like this, assuming that. But we're going to need to build the assemblers first, and I don't think we can easily access them. Oh no, we should be able to access them. Anyway, let's see. We don't have superconductors, so we won't be able to actually build the yield modules. This is trying to make ammo at the moment. Are we out of magnesium? Oh, we are out of magnesium. So why don't we go and put an ore detector? Why don't we go and put an ore detector on the mining ship? Oh, we already have an ore detector on the mining ship. Duh. And then we're gonna go and let's head over and see if we can get some magnesium. What's closest? And then whatever, and then from there, it's that one over there. The magnesium silicon. What was that? Magnesium silicon ice. So, but yeah, I think we'll go and get some of that magnesium, and then we'll look around to see if we can find some gold. Oh yeah, and also I said that I increased the time of whatever's of difficulty time. Weird lag spike there. I also made it so that that we get random wrecks. I think I enabled in settings, but more and spiders. But I also made it so that we now have a mod that should make it easier to find resources on asteroids, so we don't have to spend 5 hours looking for that one uranium rock. So that should be super helpful. Do we have the ore detector on? Ore detector. We do, and it's on maximum range. Oh, yep, okay. So there's magnesium there. So that's what we're going to want to obviously go for. Alright, is this a magnesium tunnel? I think it is. That's blue. Must be magnesium. Well, considering this is pretty close to horizon, I'm pretty sure I could just dig in like this. Before I actually go properly mining, I'm actually going to go and make this tunnel bigger. Just in case. Because it's better safe than sorry. Oh, why am I experiencing lag spikes? This might be the time where I need to start getting rid of some of those bases that the stuff spawns in, because a lot of the Imbar faction especially spawns in a lot of bases, and I've had problems in the past where that causes lag. Oh, I need to stop mining because my drills are full. Oh, one of my cargo containers broken? They are. So I've just been wasting magnesium the whole time. That's fun. How did that break? Weird. I guess I was too reckless with my driving. That's not surprising. Alright, well, it might be smarter to not use the mining ship actually when searching for gold. I might get the rover out. Yeah, I'm gonna get the rover out. I'm gonna get the rover out and I'm gonna explore using that. Oh, you know what I need to do actually? I might as well do that here right now. I'm gonna go in here, I'm gonna go to the thrusters and I'm gonna show in terminal. And I'm gonna do all the forward thrusters. Can I type that? Yeah, all the forward thrusters. I'm gonna group that as, or back thrusters? Forward thrusters, I'm pretty sure they're forward thrusters. Small miners, reverse thrust. And I'm gonna do thrusters. Just showing terminal off. So now I should be able to go to reverse thrusters and I should be able to go turn on and off. So I can keep my dampeners off, but I can turn this off. So I can no longer, no, I've just turned my front thrusters off. Okay, that was dumb of me. Alright, let's see if that works. So now I can go forward, but I can't go backwards, which will be good because when I have dampeners, I can use that so I don't slow down and I can save a little bit of fuel in the process. Which is always a good thing. I also want to change that antenna so it doesn't say an antenna and it says the ship name instead. And finally, I'm also going to save this. Because I haven't saved it in a while, and that's always a smart thing to do with your ships. There we go. Oh, I almost ran out of fuel. That was very, very close. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and repair these 2 cargo containers. I have no idea how they broke, but I'm going to fix them. And this is a good thing about having the stuff in production, because I can just grab the resources, fix the thing, make sure build planner is empty, and I don't have to think about anything. Okay, so now that we have magnesium, let's go and have a look at the refineries. Yep, they're already refining it. We're now making the ammo. And I'm gonna go and cancel the superconductors because we won't be able to make them. And yeah, let's see about getting rid of these guys and putting them over here instead. So the first thing I'm gonna need to do is connect this. So how am I gonna connect this? I'm thinking I'll move it over by 1, and I'll move that conveyor line up. I think that would be a good idea. So I'll have you here, and I'll have you here, and then we'll test the module theory with this guy, because these guys won't be able to be made. We'll get rid of these conveyors, and we'll get rid of the ore detector, and we'll go and grab the pipe conveyors, because they look nice. I like them. And we'll place this guy here, and then we'll place this guy here, and then a turny bit right here, and then we'll grab these and we'll go and pick them up. There we go, components successfully withdrawn. There we go. So now we have the conveyor pipes. Now the unfortunate part is when I remove these machines, I'm gonna reset the cooperative mode and all of that stuff. Which is fine. It's just gonna be a minor inconvenience. I don't know what just happened, but one of the assembly machines just got a bunch of stuff. Oh, I probably should have taken the stuff out of there. That was probably why. Let's turn this assembler off, so it doesn't start making random stuff that we don't want. Okay, it's gonna keep doing that. That's cool. Oh, you know what we can do? We can do assembler, and we can use that fancy feature that just turns, that's pause production on, and now we can turn the assembler on, and we can cancel all the production, and it won't put it in there. And then yeah, let's build this assembler, and then yep, that's gonna happen. So I probably should have gotten the stuff out of the assembler before I started deconstructing it, but whatever.
Inventory full.
And then I'm gonna start building you again. There we go. We have our first industrial assembler. There's random stone out here. Multiple sets of it's like random lines of stone out here. That's kind of funny. And then yeah, let's actually hold on. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Let's transfer the stuff out of this assembler and into the cargo containers. There we go. Let's transfer all of that out of there. And now we can deconstruct the assembler, and we have materials flying everywhere. And we'll reset up all the production stuff once we get all the modules and whatever done. No, stupid. The thing is, if you double click with something, it auto activates, which is super handy for doing a lot of things, especially with the drills. But it can be a bit annoying when you have a mouse that's dying like mine, that seems to just randomly decide when it wants to click and when it doesn't want to click, which is not inconvenient at all. Anyway, so now let's get those speed modules constructed. Oops, is that a yield module? Oh, these are all yield modules. That's the wrong module. We can't use yield modules with assemblers. Man, these bottles really take a while. What? Don't the tanks have auto bottle enabled on them? Yeah, auto refill. Oh, that one doesn't. Okay. So now if I put that in there, or not. Oh well. Hydrogen tank. Where's the big old hydrogen tank? Oxygen tank, hydrogen tank. Why aren't either of them accessible? I haven't messed up the pipe. Wait, was the cargo container connected through the... Oh, no, they were connected through the refinery. Yeah. Where's the H2O2 generator? Oh. I think the H2O2 generators were connected. These... Where does this run? Where's the hydrogen engine? The hydrogen engine connects to the tank, which is connected to this connection, which is connected to the H2O2 generators, which were connected using the assemblers. That makes sense. Okay, we're going to need to put some cargo containers here. But for now, I should be able to just dump my bottle in here and it should get filled up. No?
Low.
There we go. Alright. Cool. Now it's working.
Fuel critical.
Alright, I'm just dumb. Anyway, let's get the speed modules going. It always is concerning just seeing random enemy icons around you. Yeah, I'm 90% sure these assemblers... These should be connected to the... They're not connected because of this one connection. What's in this cargo container real quick? Yeah, let's just take that and let's just put that there. There we go. Now everything should work as intended. What do you know? Everything's working. So if I look at the assemblers... The co-op assembler... Okay. Yeah, productivity, 200%. Okay, so it is working. This is 150%. So they add 50% each. So 4 of them will double, will add, what? 200%. Duh, basic math. So it should be 3 times faster, which makes sense, because a lot of whatevers. Alright, let's see how fast this assembly machine is. So the main assembler's pretty. What about this one? Yeah, that's kind of fast. That's good. I don't think is the assembler doing anything at all? It doesn't have iron. Productivity, 350%. So, it looks like it works. So, what's the drawback of doing this exactly? Other than having random modules hanging over the edge, which looks kind of dumb, but... Other than that... What's the drawback of doing this? I guess the power consumption, but yeah, that seems... What's the power production of this thing? Required input, max required input, 2 megawatts. Okay, so yeah, I don't think there's a drawback. So that's what we're going to be doing. So if that works with the assemblers, that has to work with the refineries. So why don't people do this more often? Or is it normal? Let's get. We'll only know once we get all the modules. I thought we had more iron than that, but I guess not. We need those yield modules. Yeah. Let's go and get some iron then. Once the dust settles, we get a beautiful rich iron. This thing's still got resources in it, doesn't it? Yeah, it's still got magnesium. Oh well. At least the cargo containers are repaired. I think. I know one of these days I'm gonna forget that I've turned the reverse thrusters off and it's gonna be catastrophic. I'm surprised I haven't already badly damaged this miner. Ideally I would like to turn the dampeners for those thrusters off, but I don't think there's an option to do that. Unless like you could probably do it with a script though. Yeah, need to slow down here. Yeah, need to slow down quite a bit here. Okay. Oh, that was so close. That almost became a disaster. Okay, I need to be more careful with this. Who would have guessed that having a miner full of iron and magnesium is not a lightweight thing? Stuff seems pretty good. What's the co-op assembler like? So this should be faster than normal. Yeah, that's pretty fast. Again, what's the drawback to doing this? I seriously want to know what the drawback to doing this is. Okay, so what's the speed of this assembler? 500% productivity. 500%. That is sick. Oh no, because that's normally 100%. That's still more than usual. So, wait, what if I make something in this co-op assembler? What if I make, like, what's cheap? Interior plates are cheaper. Yeah, they are. Wow, that's fast. That's a 5x speed bonus if I've ever seen it. That is a fast boy. So, yeah, I guess I'm going to be doing this with every one of my machines from now on. From now on, every time I play Space Engineers. Because there's no drawback, right? Like, the game clearly shows that which half of the module, so maybe it is intended. I don't know. Maybe each module usually gives you like 100%, and then because of the halfway thing that I'm doing, they're only giving 50% to each side. That actually might be a thing. Okay, so what is this? So it doesn't make a difference. So this is currently at 300% productivity. If I move that over, that should be 350% productivity, in theory. So if I move that there, and I build that, is that 300 or 350? 350. Okay, I understand now. So each side of the module gives you 50%. So there's still 5 times multiplier with all the speed it just looks uglier if you do it this way. Okay, that makes more sense. So it doesn't actually make it faster. It just makes it uglier and cost more resources because you have to... You need more modules if you want to get the same efficiency. Because you need the 2 that's overhanging. Okay. That makes a lot more sense. That makes sense because it was like, if it detects that it does that, then why wouldn't it? If it detects that you're doing that, then why wouldn't it do something to prevent you from doing that? But no, that makes 100% sense. Okay, well, I'm gonna do this because this looks nicer. Okay, and it's gonna be cheaper. And both assemblers will have the same speed rather than weird inconsistencies without adding more. Okay, that makes sense. That makes a lot more sense. That makes a lot more sense. Okay, so now both assemblers... hold on, I need to get this. There we go. So now if I go in here and I go to the control panel, this has 500% productivity. If I go to the other assembler, it is also 500% productivity. Oh, I think it even tells you more info on the bottom. Upgrading module slots, attach modules. Okay, so that makes a lot, like a lot of sense. That's okay. So I haven't found a new thing that no one else has discovered. I'm just realizing the game mechanics. Well, that was a learning experience for me. That was learning. We learnt some things. It was positive. There was nothing negative about it, which is always the best type of learning experiences. So yeah, that's really good. So yeah, I would like to get these yield modules though. So let's take the rover out and look for some gold. We're gonna go gold prospecting. Let's turn the auto detector up if I haven't already. There's an option called broadcast and antennas. I'm gonna enable that. Does this thing have an antenna on it? It does not have an antenna on it. Okay. Oh no! No! This is not good. This is not good. How did nothing bad happen? How did nothing bad happen? I forget how flip prone this rover is. I forget. I forget how flip prone this rover is. That could have ended very badly. Nothing seems to be damaged, so that's good. Alright, well, there's some more ice here, and I'm gonna mark it down anyway. So /GPS ice. There we go. Very simple. I'm looking for gold. By the way, if you're wondering about the asteroid thing, no, it doesn't work on planets. It literally says it on the mod page. I think it's called like seismic or scanning or seismic scanning or something like that. I don't know. I need to make a mod list that I can post on the workshop so that people can go and play the mod pack and look at all the stuff I've done. Oh, there we go. We found gold. Look at that. Is there anything else, or is it just gold? I mean, all I want is gold, so it doesn't really matter. We also, for some reason, got some components from the base. So, you know, that's weird. Anyway, let's go and do that. And, yeah, I'm gonna go, let's go and mine the gold and take it back. Oh, there's gold and silver here as well. I'm getting the habit of using the /GPS command because it definitely seems like a better idea than what I've been doing in the past, which is just, you know, setting just typing it in with the new from current position, which, I mean, I still have to navigate in this menu, but it means that I don't make this mistake of pressing new instead of new from current position, and it's a whole thing. And I probably should get rid of that drill on that rover at some point, or maybe even turn it into a combat rover, but I'll probably make a fighter instead of a rover. Gold's always a nightmare because you always get so much stone while mining it. Like, look at how much stone I got versus how much gold I got. That's just sad. That's why you really have to use a miner with gold. But I didn't bring my miner. I bring a rover. Yeah, I'm full-ish on gold. I'm only going to grab an inventory's worth. It takes a while to refine from memory. Let's also lower that speed limit so I don't go jumping off a cliff. Actually, let's raise it because I like to live dangerous. I like to live stupid. Okay, I'm going quite fast. It doesn't feel like it, but I'm going 200 kilometers an hour. Beep, beep, beep. Fair. We have enough ammo. Oh my goodness, I'm going so fast. Ah! Brakes! Skirt! That could have ended really badly. I should not be messing around with this stuff. Alright. Let's raise that speed limit back up a little bit so we don't drive incredibly slow. Actually, let's keep that low so we don't... What's the speed limit at? 8 meters a second? Yeah, that's probably a good idea. So I don't drive into this thing at full speed and blow it up. Because from memory, gold is very, very dense and that makes it very heavy. Alright, let's load this into the refineries and let's put it in front. And then we'll do the iron and then the magnesium. So now we should be able to produce the superconductors necessary. How many of these things do we need? What, 4 of them? 8 of them? Yeah. 8 of them. Each of them need 20. Alright, then we can get the yield modules on the refineries and that we can get more bang for our buck because we're not really getting that much out of it. So apparently it's not a 1-to-1 ratio for every resource, which, I mean, that doesn't really surprise anyone. There we go, we have our first yield module. So now I need to do the rest in there, which is real fast, and we got 2 assemblers doing it at a time, which makes it even faster. So this is light speed production. That's probably a good company name. Forget Amazon. Light speed production is your go-to. So we clearly need the gold for it, and let me guess. Yep, the refineries have churned through all of it. So yeah, that's kind of a problem. I guess we're gonna have to turn and take the miner out and get some gold. Let's look at the inventory and let's just make sure this is on here. Let's get rid of that. And because this thing has a dumpertron, a stone dumper, it should be a lot better at managing this stuff. You can just turn these off and just... That would be a dumb idea. That's how you lose your drills. Well, probably not the drills, but everything else. I wish there was a way to control the thruster power. Not to make them more powerful, but to make them less powerful. Because sometimes, yeah, that's kind of... It's kind of a little bit hard when you have a hydrogen miner that's meant to carry a lot of cargo, but is also very small and probably has more thrusters than it needs. I know for a fact Editor Me would have already edited out pretty much all of that thinking that I had about those about the modules, and might even edit this sec. Yeah, that's a lot of rocks on the ground, and it's still not fast enough. I need to put some facing this way. Change these out for junctions, because this thing doesn't seem to be quite fast enough for most applications. Especially for gold mining. And I need this to be fast, because there's a hydrogen miner, and it doesn't have the most amount of tanks. Oh, and I died. That doesn't surprise me. I am going 200 meters a second. I am now an ICBM. I hope this miner doesn't run out of hydrogen, because that would not be good. I'm gonna head back. If I can. I'm kind of stuck. I have a history of getting miners stuck in pits and not being able to get them out. And I end up just making a new miner. So let's not have that happen with this miner, because I actually like this miner. It's actually a good miner. So let's not crash it into a mountain or have it... I don't know. I just realized something. If this thing gets struck by lightning, I'm pretty sure it's going to self-detonate. We're going to have to do a very, very, very sudden... You know what I just said about getting struck by lightning? Oh my goodness, I'm going so fast! This is not going very well. Okay, I don't think this thing's gonna... I'm gonna get nice and close to the ground real quick. We need to get back to base before this thing runs out of hydrogen. I hope this thing didn't get too damaged. But, and I would like to get some nanobots. 7. 6. It's like a countdown. Okay, I forgot how dense gold is. Clearly. So, this thing doesn't feel that heavy though. Woo! That was a close one. I didn't get the final hydrogen reading, but I'll show it on the screen. That was very close. We are running out of power, which is problematic. How much hydrogen do we have? Tank. Hydrogen tank. Oh, okay. So that miner is going to need to get used soon. So yeah, we're going to need to get some ice after that. That was very, very stressful. Oh, this has been struck by lightning. What did it break? Oh, there. Okay, that's cool. Right. Well, there goes one of the doodads. We need to put some decoys around because yeah, that's going to become a problem. Oh, this is damaged. Okay, we're gonna worry about that after I get the yield modules. Actually, you know what I should do? You know what I'm gonna do? Rather than doing this, I'm gonna get some nanobots. Build and repair systems. Whatever they're called. Nanobots to do all the work. And we'll have to do some configuring because I don't want to just immediately turn them on. But they'll be able to build the base. I would hope that they don't do this. Because I don't want them building the light armor, but they're probably going to do it anyway. I would like if I could prevent them from doing that, but I don't think it's possible. Walk mode, fly mode. Yeah, weld before grind. Ignore color. Oh, system will ignore blocks that kind of... Aha! So we can set a color that we want them to ignore so they don't weld these things. So what color do we want? This specific shade of green. So we'll do... pick. There we go. So now if I paint all of these, then they shouldn't weld any of these. Which is good, because we don't want them welding any of this. Okay, so now, if I go in the nanobots, we want to do that. Ignore color. No, let's not do that. Oh, yes, we can do, let's disable welding armor blocks. So we can just do Control Shift middle mouse button, I think, and that will paint everything. And then yeah, we can just say on the build bot to not build armor blocks because we don't want them building up the armor on here. So yeah, use grind color. Yeah, we won't do that, and we're just not gonna grind. We're gonna grind not owned blocks, enemy blocks, collect only if idle. Yes, push items immediately, push components immediately. Let's disable gravel and stone. I don't want them picking up that random stuff. We can show the area. That doesn't mean it really matter to me. I'm just going to do everything. And yeah. So now if I turn them on, would you look at that? They started to weld things. I don't know what they're welding. Oh, they're welding the rover. Right, well, I assumed that thing would be dead forever, but I told it not to weld armor blocks. I don't know what it's welding then. Alright, it's fixing the solar panel. Sweet! So we now have a little nanobots that will go around and fix all of our mistakes, which is cool. They are welding everything. They're not going to weld armor blocks, but they are welding... They're welding this rover a lot. I don't know what they're welding on this thing, considering everything here is functional. So I don't know what they're doing. They're also making a very annoying clicking sound. So if I could, I would like to disable that now. Sound volume. Yes, please do not have that so loud. Blocks to build, hydrogen thrusters. What? Did the hydrogen thrusters get damaged? So some of these hydrogen thrusters must have gotten damaged. Oh yeah, they did. Okay. So yeah, it should be doing blocks to build rover cockpit. I don't think it... Oh, you know, we never set the assemblers, so we can set that up right now. So we'll do 100 construction components, 200 steel plates, 50 small steel tubes, 20 large steel tubes, 80 motors, 5 displays, 100 interior plates, 50 metal grids, 20 girders, 80 computers, and we'll leave the rest. I don't think we want to make any of this stuff. Maybe the power cells, actually, that would be good. We'll keep 20 power cells at all times. So now the assemblers are getting to work making that stuff, and the nanobots are getting to work at repairing everything. And we have a system that basically builds itself. We don't need to do anything because the base is now automatic. We have an automated base. Look at it. It's just welding itself, and we can get more weld bots. So what we can do is we can do help others. And then if we build another nanobot system, then we'll have infinite nanobots. We have a lot of nanobots. In fact, I'm pretty sure the nanobots are going to build the nanobots. Because... sci-fi movies. Are they building this? Aren't they meant to build these things? But oh, no, yeah, it is. It's welding this when it gets the materials. So, we've basically just created a self-replicating AI system that automatically uses the resources necessary to build more bots, all within our control. If we hook up a projector, I'm pretty sure I won't be useful anymore. So, yeah, I'm gonna go and configure this off camera. But, yeah. So, if you liked the video, hit that like button. You like my videos, subscribe. So, yeah. Bye.